Hi, beauties and cuties. Honestly, I was thinking about this the other day, and you know, I am just really in a place in my life where I really love the way I look. That sounds vain, I know. But I used to not be this way all the time. I actually really despised the way I looked. Highly insecure when I was like an adolescent, teenager, young adult. And that's why I got into makeup actually, because it was to hide all my insecurities. I had a lot of acne scars and it wasn't cute. I was doing it more for outside validation than it was for just feeling good on the inside and doing it for me, glamming up for me. Doing a lot of self-work on my perception about my looks and really healing that part of myself. I think what really helped me was, and this is gonna sound weird, but just hear me out. What really helped me develop more higher self-esteem about who I was and about the way I looked was embracing my ugly. Yeah, we all have ugly, we all have beautiful, we all have things that we feel make us ugly. We have little physical quirks that make us feel very insecure. But I feel like when you try to resist those things, when you hyper focus on your insecurities like that and really just beat yourself down about it, you develop a lot of resistance in your whole vibration. And it really hinders you from doing the things you want to do, going after the things you want to do, because the story that you're telling yourself is one of disempowerment, and it disables you from truly living your life. Because honestly, when I was highly insecure, it took up a big chunk of my mental energy. It was like its own little brain within my brain, just worrying about the way I looked. I guess it just got so bad to the point where, it was exhausting for me to literally stress about the way I looked 24/7. And I think there was a point in time where I really just relinquished and just was like, you know what, fuck it. This is the way I look today, and that's the way I look. The first step isn't even embracing your ugly whatsoever. It's accepting your ugly. It's accepting all the things that make you feel ugly. Because when you accept the bad, it allows you to also accept the good. And both those things coexist within every single human being. But the more mental energy and stress you devote to one, and I've said this before in so many videos, whatever you focus on grows. And so to offset that heaviness of hyper-focusing on your insecurities, literally just accept yourself for where you're at the time, and you'll feel a lot lighter. When I was stressing a lot about acne, I used to have almost like a pizza face. Like I would break out all along the sides of my face and my forehead and my nose. It just wasn't cute, beauties and cuties. I feel like I was hyper-focusing so much on my acne that it got worse and worse. And the mental toll it took on me got heavier and heavier. So when I learned about wherever you devote your attention to grows, that's where I decided to switch up my attention to the parts of my face that were already clear. So like my chin area and the right side of my face were more clear than the rest of my face. And when I would actively wash my face in the mornings, sure, I would see inflammation and literally mountains of acne everywhere else on my face. But when I decided to focus on the right side of my face and my chin area and just feel how smooth it felt and see visually how clear it was, I was like, you know what? I do have clear skin. It does exist. Let's just focus on the good and let's see how that can evolve. And with this practice of kind of diverting my attention away from my insecurity and just accepting it and letting it be, I feel like my face healed faster than ever. And I didn't do anything different with my skincare routine or whatever. It was just the simple act of stopping the focus on the things that made me feel bad kind of alleviated that pain. It's kind of also similar to when you get a cut and you don't realize you are literally bleeding until you look at your finger and you look at the cut and the blood, and then you actually feel the pain. It's crazy how our minds do that, but it's so real. It's crazy. So all in all, beauties and cuties, really embrace and accept your ugly side. In this point in time, that's where you are. And I feel like if you're insecure about your hair, your face, your body, just accept yourself for where you are. Because first of all, you're beautiful either way. And also second of all, a lot of the things that we hyper focus on that we think other people are hyper focusing upon us, 99.9% of the time, everyone else is in their own heads about their own insecurities and thinking that everyone is hyper-focusing on them. So when you really think about it, everyone is equally in their head as you are. So you might as well just sit back, let your hair down, relax. It's gonna be okay. The beautiful thing about the human body is that everything's malleable, and every single day we're changing. Our cells recycle itself and rejuvenate, and we can change the way we look by simply focusing on the beauty that we do have and accepting the ugly that we also have. When you accept the ugly, it allows you to flow more effortlessly into focusing on the things that you are really confident about yourself about. The more focus and attention you give to the things that already make you feel beautiful, it will just magnify and magnify and magnify to the point where the things that you were insecure about, you don't feed it anymore. Somehow, some way, it'll shrink into a little shrivel and dissipate. And beauties and cuties, I'm not saying this as like a godly, perfect person. I do have my days where I'm like, man, I fucking hate the way I look. Like, I really do have those days sometimes. But they are less and less and less, and I'm feeling myself more and more and more. And I can't wait for you to evolve and just see the beauty that you already have, because it's there, babes. But also, again, we are human, and we also have things that make us feel insecure and ugly. But learn to just be friends with that. Accept the darkness, accept those demons, and they will not have any power over you anymore. When you stop focusing on the things that make you feel bad about yourself, that make you feel ugly, and you accept it, and you don't give it any power, you don't label it as bigger than you, then they will shrink and they will not have power over you whatsoever. So I hope this video made sense. I'm just really happy that I get to talk to you guys. I'm in my new room. I just moved in like a week ago. It's totally beautiful here. So I won't be making too many car videos from now on. I'm gonna switch it up. We're gonna go do Get Ready With Me in the bathroom. We're gonna talk in my room more often. But sometimes, you know, I'll have a car moment here and there because I'm not gonna lie. It was really comfy in my car, but you know, this is such a cuter little place, and I just wanted to switch it up. Anyways, beauties and cuties, I love you guys so much. You are beautiful, baby. You are so beautiful. I love you, beauties and cuties, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay beautiful and cutiful.